It's Sunday, June 2nd, the year 2024. And let's look at this series clinching victory. The Mavericks advanced to play Boston, the Celtics, in the NBA Finals, right? And Dallas clinches against the T-Wolves right here. Doncic, Doncic's 36 points, as in Luka, right? Spur Mavericks, get it, to NBA Finals 124 to 103. A toppling of the Timberwolves in Game 5. I'm gonna play this video. It's hard to choose video when it comes to sports in general, right? With copyright strikes and such. I'm gonna play this. Then I think there might be some music in the background. Maybe I'll play a few seconds. I might pause it, turn down the volume. But let's look at this. It says Boston Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks NBA Finals preview, and AEGON hoops, Agon hoops. So let's play this.
It's the NBA Finals. The greatest battle in basketball will take place again.
See James Harden, or not James Harden, Jalen Brown. Excuse me. All of these characters are connected, right? Here's Kyrie.
Ang inaabangan ng lahat ng basketball fans sa buong mundo. Pag
And Luka right there. And Luka had the 70, was it 71 points? I believe.
uusapan natin
I can't remember. It wasn't in the playoffs. It was in the during the regular season.
araw-araw this June, may mga bagong pangalan na mas makikilala pa. The best players will compete, fan base will emerge, and legends will be made.
Legends will be made. And Kyrie has the 11 on the jersey. So next to Luka, it's 1177, kind of like 177. Luka Doncic equals 177. Okay.
Boston Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks. Maraming storyline sa matchup na to. We're going to lie that the path of both teams are different. In the East, yung matchup ng
I wish they weren't playing that music. Let me mute it. Right there. Do the Celtics have Al Horford again? Was that Al Horford? It appears to be Al Horford. Is he still around? You get Tatum. All right. And you see him. Is this an earlier in the season matchup right here? Who's this? Is this Kyrie? Is that Kyrie with the nice moves right there? And the jumper. All right. So shout out to this channel. Here's Luka Magic, right? On Al Horford right there. Look at that. And it is a presentation. Sports entertainment, okay? Right there. All right. And we get the celebration here. Mavericks locker room celebrate. And this was May 30th. They pick up the victory over the T-Wolves and they advance, right? 4-1 in the best of 7. So let me play a little bit of this and let's see what this footage is about. This is Chaz NBA.
Back to the finals, man. Back to the finals.
Kyrie
man.
back to the finals.
I don't take this moment for granted at all. It took me 7 long years. 7 long years, baby.
7 long years. Remember the partner, Luka on the Mavs, superstar, right? Number 77.
just to get this one trophy. We got a tough opponent in front of us to get the other one, man. Looking forward to it.
What an amazing night, huh?
Amazing. That's it. Well, all we have to do is win one, no matter when.
Kyrie in the second half, though.
Amazing.
All right. And what else do we get here? That Anthony Edwards right there. Is he getting congratulated? Luka by Anthony Edwards. There's Jason Kidd. We got a lot of that in the news. If you check the titles, you'll get Young Woman. And what did we do? We just did the live Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. What's the daughter's name? Shiley? I can't. It's Shy something. But we just did the live going into early morning. And coming up on Father's Day, she wants to get rid of the last name Pitt, right? It's all a stage. It's all, just look at all of it as entertainment.
Yes, sir! Luka, what you got to say?
1, 2, 3.
Doncic is probably
but you have to try to show some athletic.
linked up with Jokic as well.
Luka just came out with the Olay defense.
Is that Shaq?
And I want to say something too, Ernie. You said
Feeling amazing. Feeling amazing.
All right. So there's a little celebration. Let's move forward. Okay, so Doncic, 36 points. Spur the Mavericks. Think about it, Spur. Who else is in Texas? The San Antonio Spurs, right? Mavericks. Ha ha ha. So the Mavericks advanced to the NBA Finals. In the victory over Minnesota, they advance. Okay, Minnesota, it was a nice run with the T-Wolves. Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards. This is Gematria here. And we use just 4 ciphers overall on the Gematrinator calculator. It converts the number to the letter, right? You get a reduction cipher with the language forwards. NBA Finals equals 33. Reverse reduction with the alphabet in reverse. Doncic equals 33. Mavericks and Minnesota both equal 38 in reduction. That's a match. And if you add up 3 plus 8, you get 11. Kyrie's got that 11 on the jersey as well. And I mentioned Luka Doncic equals 177. So when you get the 11 next to the 77, right, he's got the 77 on the jersey. You get 1177, like 177. And Jason Tatum is Mr. 33, and he's 26 years old. Interesting, this game was from May 30th. We're on 6/2, right? So the second day of the 6th month. It's interesting. Probably trending, hitting, they're going to hit the finals. June 6th is when the finals begin. But the second day of the 6th month, 26 years old, Tatum's got the 3/3 birthday. And Jason and Tatum, the way it's spelt right there like that, you get son as well. See, you get son. Wow, that's amazing. So you get son. So this keeps happening in the titles. Son. We had O.J. Simpson dying. Now you get Jason Tatum. Wow, and that's amazing. And we had the Youngstown, Ohio natural gas explosion. Okay? Think about it. Jason and Tatum both equal 33. And there's going to be, the Celtics are known for Larry Bird. 33, right? So NBA Finals 33, Doncic 33. And there's definitely going to be more with that 33. But as I kind of bring that to light here, I'm not sure on Christopher. Maybe if somebody wants to check that right now. Or, this is live, but it is not live. I'm here Look at so Luca equals, and you see the 11 and the 77, right? Let me go to the calculator real quick. Let's share this. Luca Doncic 177 like 1177 in reverse, and you see it right there. Z is 1, A is 26, right there. And remember, Tyson Luke Fury was trending with the loss to Usyk, Alexander Usyk. Think about that, okay? So let's go back to the slides. So when you add up the score, 124 to 103, Mavs knock the T-Wolves out of the playoffs, advance to the finals to play the Celtics. Look at you add up the score, 227 like 27. Luca equals 27, reverse reduction. And I look at the arrow, how it was 4-1 Mavericks in the series, best of 7. Or you could say the T Wolves lost the series. They had 1 victory, 4 losses, 1 and 4. Either way, Dallas equals 41. Dallas Mavs equals 104. Doncic equals 114. So all, like 1-4 or 4-1, which the series ended up. You see right there. So, we go real simple. And the Mavericks, the Jazz, they'll have all these connections with Kobe Bryant, which is definitely interesting. And you'll see the connections throughout Kobe's career. And Doncic has the 7 there. Is that for his national team on the jersey? That's a nice pick I put together there. That Mavs logo hits for sure. I appreciate y'all. And look, Luca equals 63 in reverse, 36 points. The 63 reverse, right? Look at it backwards. Luka Doncic, scripted character, definitely synced up with Jokic, probably somehow, some way related. That's how you have to view everything like, we have been deceived, which we have. And I say that because we're not born knowing how to handle deceit, right? You kind of have to go through some pains, maybe dealing with it, right? Um, Maybe nobody should have to deal with that. But anyways, the finals begin 6-6. Okay? 24. Look, you get 36 numerology. 6 plus 6 plus 24, you just add it up. And again, Doncic 36 points in this closeout here. They advance. Luca 63 in reverse. And you see again the finals. It says presented by YouTube TV. And YouTube is the new TV. And you see 6-6 right there. And with the finals beginning 6-6, think about some teams that maybe throughout history you can connect with the NBA finals, right? Bulls equals 66, as in Chicago Bulls. Think of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Lakers equals 66. Okay. What? Maybe not so much with LeBron, but LeBron equals 66. LeBron James equals 66 as well. Okay. With Lakers equaling 66. And you see ABC as the exclusive broadcaster, but presented by YouTube TV is what it says. Mavericks Celtics Thursday 6-6. Kyrie Irving checks in with another 36 points to go with Luka's. And again, 36 date numerology on opening night of the finals. Luka 63. Luka's got the 36. And notice how this was game 5. This series ended in 5 games, 4-1. Okay. So yeah, not a close series at all. But you see, when you put Game 5 in the calculator, you get 31 forwards. Kyrie equals 31, reverse reduction. And you get a matchup with Kyrie and Dallas Mavs as in 67 right there. And he is a current member of the Dallas Mavs, right? And it says that the Mavs went up by 36 points in the third quarter. Wow. Talk about not close, okay? Consistently keeping the Timberwolves offense all out of whack. Doncic had a 20-point first quarter on his way to the 36 points. And that's a postseason high. And the Mavericks beat the T-Wolves again 124-103. And that was Thursday 5/30, right? Here's a quote. He let his teammates know that it's time and they've got to take it up a notch. Coach Jason Kidd, to go along with the young and all of that, right? He sent the invites out and they all came. Okay, so let's move forward. Wonderful. Okay, 68 days after Kyrie's birthday, this game hit. And, you saw the celebration advancing to the finals. What did he say? It's been 7. He say it's been 7 years? Has it only been has it only been 7 years? Anyways, we can just leave that there, right? But you see the 77 on Doncic. And why does Kyrie have a 27 there now? Maybe he had 27 briefly when he came from Brooklyn. I don't know. That's wild. But 68 days after his March 23rd birthday, this game, the game clincher advanced to the finals. Now, Kyrie equals 68, basketball equals 68. You see the 32 in Kyrie, Boston equals 32. They beat number 32, Karl Anthony Towns of the T-Wolves, to advance. Game 5 equals 31 like Kyrie. He's got the 36 to go along with Luka. And you see the March birthday, born in 92. And you see the game over there, May 30th, to verify the 68 days after the birthday. Wow. Wasn't thinking Kyrie equaled 68. I was like, okay, basketball for sure. And I was like, damn, Kyrie equals 68. And Mavs equals the date of the clincher against the T-Wolves. And I'm letting y'all know when they go to, it's a script. I'm not at the practice. I think they're just practicing the script. Kyrie Irving, a lot of connections with Kanye West. Think about Kim Kardashian as well. A lot of relations throughout her her stay on the main stage with basketball players, right? So think about that. Kyrie and Kanye with the K and the K, and Kim Kardashian, the K and the K. There's more connections there than what we think. 5/30, May 30th is like 53. Mavs equals 53 in reverse as they advance. And you see these ciphers are all definitely legitimate with our English language. I was brought up into it. PJ Washington, it looks like 36 big minutes. He gets the 12 points. And what is that? I kind of have it blocked there, but 12 points for sure. It looks like 36 minutes. And maybe that is 7 rebounds, possibly. It's partially blocked. But T-Wolves in defeat, 103 points. Kyrie Andrew Irving equals 103, the full name. I I just had that utmost confidence when I was going to sleep last night and went to shoot around this morning. Irving said, "I just I it says just feeling like we were going to play one of our best games." Let me Here's Kyrie Irving right here, and you see he's 6'2" with another 62. Today is 6/2. And it's interesting because the game was on 5:30, and look how it all lands. And you'll see how the dates line up again. But you see down there on the bottom right, Kyrie Andrew Irving, the full name, and Cleveland Cavaliers right there. Cleveland equals 33, right? As well. And look at the birthday, March 23rd. Added up, 26. Okay, to go with the date and also the height. And we may have landed that earlier as well. He's 32 years old also. We just landed with 32s. Carl Anthony Towns with the 32 on the jersey. Okay? I hope we're going slow enough to where y'all can pick it up. And we have a little bit more here to go. I'll be off to work. And we're going to be going live at a different time tonight. And I'm in Arizona right now. I'm not looking at the clock, but I think we're approaching 7 a.m. I'm going to try to get another hour's sleep before I go to work. And I plan on going live later, again, Arizona time, maybe somewhere around 7 o'clock ish p.m. So a little bit early, about 4 hours or so than usual. And that's been our routine lately. But, anyways, you see the full name 103, like the T Wolves score 103. And I started doing this decode. I put together most of the slides yesterday, the first day of the 6th month, and or 6/1, however, June 1st. Look at that. So now we kind of see how the ones and the sixes keep landing, leading into the date, and you see how it all comes together. Mavericks equals 61, T-Wolves 116, Timberwolves 161. The game's on a 16 numerology. Again, Father's Day is coming up as well with the whole father thing, son thing. You're getting young. We did the young woman at sea decode. Man keeps popping up. We had the Mannheim stabbing. Man United picks up the victory over Man City in soccer. There's a lot of stuff going on. OJ Simpson again. OJ, and who else was trending? Um, Sean Kingston and his last name Anderson. But I put the light bulb there just to think about it. It's not a coincidence, or is it? I'm going to say no, that all of these numbers line up. Okay. Some of the ones that don't land super heavy, it just builds onto what lands. Okay. And we've been seeing the 6 and the 1 for, I say I'd been noticing it for at least a couple of weeks. And that doesn't sound like a long time, but we do decodes daily on this channel. What, 2, sometimes 3 a day. So Kyrie Irving with the 63, as I mentioned, for the Mavs, who built a 29-point halftime lead on 61% shooting to deflate the once energized crowd before most fans got up for their first snack break. So you get that 61 right in the article. Don't have to look really hard. Okay? And Doncic has the 228 birthday. The big superstar here advancing to play Tatum, Brown. And you see Brown has the 7 on the jersey right there to go with that 77. And Kyrie's head's blocking out one of the 7s. So you get the 77 right there. And you know what? And even with Kyrie's 11, with the 1 and the 7, 17 is huge with the Celtics. Okay, and I think and Bill Walton just died at 71. Celtics, if I'm not mistaken, equals 71. And they have the 17 championships. Remember, it was pulling up 10 the other day. Oh, and since we're right here, right there, game 1. And look, 5:30 p.m. and the Mavs clinched against the T-Wolves 5/30 May 30th. Look at that. Oh, and Tatum with the 33s. 3 plus 3 is 6, and you get 6-6 on opening night of the finals. The Mavericks were ranked 5, we read earlier, and the Celtics they finished 1, right? Because they had a big season. I'm not gonna go look it up, but if I'm wrong, but that was pretty close to 1 and a 6, right? I know they were definitely. Let's look. I guess I better look real quick. Team standings this season NBA. Yeah, 64 and 18. Right there. And the Mavericks 5th. So that was close. Look at the winning percentage. Mavericks 61. Okay, another 61. Wow. And they finished 7 games back right there. So Kyrie said it's been 7 years or whatever he was talking about. Doncic with the 77 on the jersey. Jaylen Brown with the 7. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so Luka's got the 228 birthday. And game 1 of the finals leaves 208 days in the year like 28. Anthony Edwards scored 28 points in this game. Game 5. Karl Anthony Towns had 28 points. All right. I'm going to add 12 rebounds to Towns' 28 for the 3rd-seeded Wolves, who met their match. So that was a 3-5 matchup or 5-3, and the clincher was on 5/30, like 53. And was it Dallas Mavs that equaled 53 earlier, or was it Mavs? It was one or the other. It's in the decode if y'all want to run it back. And they had the sweep over Phoenix, huh? And dethroning defending champion the Denver Nuggets in 7 games. The Wolves. Irving improved to 15-1 in his career in closeout games in the playoffs. So you want to have him as a member of your team. It's probably going to turn out well for you. And the game was the 151st day of the year, like 15-1 in his career in postseason, or excuse me, closeout. Yeah, postseason closeout games. How about that? And what else? What else? He drained a 32-footer. Who are they speaking of there? I don't know if they're speaking of Doncic or Kyrie, and look, you get another 28. You see? So it's, numbers. 28-5 over a 9-minute stretch. So, but the main thing is that 151. And you see, I'm just and that we're going to wrap it up right there. You see? PJ Washington has 12, flexed his arms in celebration of yet another stifling defensive sequence by the Mavs. They win the series. They earn the series. This quote says, they deserve the series. Is that the T-Wolves coach? Yeah, the Timberwolves coach, Finch. Congrats to them and their entire staff. They were led by 2 world-class players that played at a world-class level, Finch said. And let's play a little bit of the celebration again.
Back to the finals, man. Back to the finals, man. I don't take this moment for granted at all. That's been riding with us all year. It's been a heck of a journey. It's just a pit stop to get to the ultimate. We didn't back down at all. We played against great teams. Hey, we celebrate this one, but the work continues. The journey.
Luca, what are you drinking? Is he drinking a rock star? There's been a lot with Texas, man. They won the World Series, the Rangers. A lot of mainstream stories with Texas.
From the bottom to the top. Tell them that.
From the bottom to the top. All synced up with Drake as well. Drake heavily trending. And remember, you may catch footage of Drake on the sidelines. And I'm not saying during the finals here, but in the past with the Raptors and that whole road to the championship as they defeated the Golden State Warriors. So the stage is set for 6/6, and it said 5:30 p.m. Well, I don't know if it said Eastern time, not sure, but we saw the 5:30 as this closeout game was on 5:30. Okay, so now we're caught up. We're just waiting for the NBA finals, y'all. So Doncic 36, Kyrie has the 36. Doncic 228 birthday like 28. The two stars on the other team 28 points apiece. And was it the game that left 208 days? I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, like 28. Something like that, y'all, right? So game 5, 100, they win by 21 points as well, 124 to 103. The Mavs advance to the finals to play Boston. And, it's, what does it say? They topple the Timberwolves. And again, game 5. There's always more. There's a little bonus right there. Dallas equals 13. And 113. The National Basketball Association 113. Even Minnesota, you get the ones and the threes. 133. That was just a little bonus. I didn't add it in, but you get to see it right there. Appreciate everybody. I'm off to take an hour nap off to work. And like I said earlier, we'll be going live earlier tonight. Not sure what the story is going to be. And I do have one on deck as well that will be going on I1, EYE1. The link is down below if you hit more. Check that channel. There's 3 videos over there that are nice. Well, 2 videos, 1 live, but equaling 3. Check it out. But I'll see y'all later. Until then, the finals are set. Celtics, Mavs. All right, y'all.